So this video is about upgrading to the 8 Pro. Should you or shouldn't you? If you're a content creator and you have the financial means to upgrade, then yes, upgrade, start the reviewing process and share it with your team, the viewers that come on by and check out your channel. As far as the look of the device, we do have 3 color choices. That is obsidian, porcelain, and bay blue. For me, bay blue was the color of choice. Nothing wrong with the porcelain and obsidian, but I just think that this is a very bold, sexy look. It's got that matte texture on the back, but all I can feel is the matte texture of my Rinky Fusion matte clear case, because you know me, I got to have my protection. But it's a solid phone, no creaks, no squeaks. The flat display this time around, that's a huge upgrade in my opinion. But you have to look at the minimalistic changes as far as the look of the device, the colors that you get as far as the 3 choices, the flat display. Is that enough to upgrade? Again, if you're a content creator, yes, I mean, bring it in and share your experience on your channel, right? But, you know, at this point, that may not be enough. But I'm really digging that flat display. I really, really am. And a flat display just works so much easier with a film screen protector and, more importantly, a tempered glass screen protector. It just does. Some of you have had issues in the past with curved displays, mistouches, the keyboard, especially that area. So this is what you've been looking for on a Pixel Pro device, and it's finally here, and I hope that Google never goes back to the curved display, even though as of recent, a lot of smartphones with curved displays, they're more on the minimalistic side. But yeah, I'd rather have a flat display. But the look, the feel, again, solid, no creaks, no squeaks. The camera bar, a little bit bigger than last year. The change, incremental, looks good. You got the circular, rectangular camera area there. Huge area there. So you can take great quality pictures and shoot great quality video, your flash and your temperature sensor. Now, I want to share a little bit of criticism about that temperature sensor that Google brags so much about. Right now, it's just not working the way it should. There are different areas that you can utilize, and we're gonna go in and get to that temperature sensor right now so I can show you, because I haven't put it into one of my folders. So there we go, right here, right up top. And that's what that looks like. I'm going to share a video with you, and you can see the thermometer I used on my lunch, which was some Chinese food. And when I used the Google Pixel Pro temperature sensor in comparison to the thermometer, it was completely off. Right now, you know, I don't see any reason why I'm going to check my temperature of my food, my coffee with this area, but it's there. Now, Google made a big deal about this area, but it's not at a point where it's something that we have to look at seriously to use on a daily basis, okay? So we'll wait and see what happens with that area. If next year on the Google Pixel 9 Pro, we don't even have that area anymore, then it turns out to be a fail, just a gimmick. We do have the 3rd gen Tensor chipset, which is going to give you a lot more power underneath the hood. I can't really tell the difference between when I had the Google Pixel 7 Pro to my Google Pixel 8 Pro right now as far as performance. Feels the same. It really does, and that's good. I mean, here's the thing. Depending on what you do, I think that can change. Day in and day out, as long as I get through my day without any major issues, any stick, any hiccups, freezing, anything like that, as long as everything is smooth in performance, everything that I throw at my Google Pixel 8 Pro, then that's a thumbs up, right? Especially when it comes to creating content and editing on my smartphones. That's very, very important. But yeah, so far for me, it's been a very smooth experience. The power is there. We do have a 120 hertz refresh rate as far as the smoothness of the touch response on the super actual display. Can go all the way down to 1 hertz, is depending on what you're doing. So yeah, I mean, definitely got the power underneath the hood. So with the new Tensor chipset, 3rd generation, a lot of you will be happy to know, for me, this device has gotten warm, not hot. And there is a major difference between warm and hot. And that's a thumbs up. With the Google Pixel 7 Pro, a lot of you had that hot issue. Not warm. You had the hot issue. Some of you didn't experience that. I didn't on my Google Pixel 7 Pro. So as far as the thermos, everything going on within the Google Pixel 8 Pro, the heat is being dispersed in a way that I'm not getting that overheating situation. I'm not getting a warning that my device is going to shut off or anything like that. So that's definitely an upgrade. And we're going to get to the cameras, because I think that's the biggest area on why you would upgrade, especially when it comes to shooting video and taking pictures. Because if you do that a lot, that right there is going to be the biggest box that you check. If you don't, I'm going to tell you right now, stay with your Google Pixel 7 Pro, where this device really is worth the upgrade is the cameras. Now you have this AI technology that a lot of you are really into. There's a lot to play with when it comes to editing your pictures, your video. Google has given you a lot to play with when it comes to the AI and the editing tools that you have through software. All right, so this is an official audio eraser test. I'm gonna get over here. Got the windows rolled down. Outdoor noise here on the freeway coming into my car. And I'm gonna utilize audio eraser and get rid of some of that outdoor noise. You can choose how much of that background noise you want to get rid of. I think that keeping some of that background noise is good. You don't want to get rid of everything. I mean, well, in this video, I probably want to get rid of most of it because, well, I'm doing a test, and I want you to see the major difference between when the tool is being utilized and when it's not. But if I'm hiking and I'm outdoors, I want those natural sounds to be there. If I'm at a Blazer game, crowd is cheering, I want those sounds to be there. I don't want to get rid of that. But when I'm creating content, that's a little different. Anyway, the test is now over, so please let me know down below in the comment section what you think about audio eraser on the Google Pixel 8 Pro. What we have here is a solid looking device that has an incremental upgrade to the look. On the back, that camera bar setup is a little different. You do have that temperature sensor, which I'm really pulling for Google to get it right. I really, really am. But right now it's just a gimmicky. On the front, you have a flat display, which is a huge thumbs up. I didn't talk about the brightness, 2400 nits under direct sunlight. Don't want to throw the iPhone 15 Pro Max under the bus, but it only gets 2000 nits under direct sunlight at full brightness. Now, there is another area I forgot to mention earlier in the video, and that is the 7 years of OS updates, which includes security updates and regular feature drops. That right there is huge. If you're not, and let me say this again, and I know I already said it, if you're not going to utilize the cameras that much, you just don't take a lot of pictures, shoot a lot of video, and you have the 7 Pro, just stay with it. Just stay with it. But if you want the latest, when it comes to this area right here, in my opinion, this is far better of an experience than I've had on any Pixel smartphone. That's where you consider the upgrade. But please look for a great deal, because right now the deals over at the Google Store aren't that great. I'm sure that's going to change during the holidays. Best Buy, I don't know what's going on there, or obviously I don't know who your carrier is. Mine's T-Mobile. Carriers right now are having pretty good deals, so check into that. Do your homework. I didn't talk about a few other areas. There's obviously the speakers, the display as far as watching movies and video. There's the battery life. All of that's been doing really well for me. But as far as the major changes, and if I'm missing an area, you can let me know down below. Okay, I think that's it. I've shared a few different areas on the Google Pixel 8 Pro, which I'm really digging. But is it enough for you to consider upgrading from your Google Pixel 7 Pro to the 8 Pro? That's something that you're going to have to answer for yourself after you do all of your homework. Some of you may be using a different smartphone from a different company. You've never used a Pixel device, but you're considering it. I'm going to tell you, man, if you are going to make that decision to move from what you're using now to this device, I would say it's a great decision. Seriously, start with the Google Pixel 8 Pro. I'm telling you, the biggest upgrade is those cameras. Take that away, then for those of you with the 7 Pro, I would say stay with it. Unless you just have to have the latest from Google. But for any of you coming from a different smartphone company, yeah, man, this is where you want to start. This is where you really want to begin your journey. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you all. Peace. I'm out.